Good morning, everyone. This is Ida. I have been playing, you guys, as usual. That's why I never get my housework done. Just kidding. Um, just kidding, not. Let me move this out of the way. I have been playing, you guys, and I wanted to make these little snippets. And I had seen these a while back. I think her channel is A Trace of Sparkle. I don't really know what her name is. Um, but somebody had gifted her, or she had done a swap, egg carton swap, and somebody had made little tags with fabric or some kind of linen or something, and I love those tags. And um, and then she herself did a video on making snippets, and I had never done them, but I admired them. So anyway, she's got a video, guys. It's her channel name is A Trace of Sparkle, and just go check her out. Anyway, she had made these hard snippets, and I thought, well, I'm gonna try my hand at those because I really like the way they look. And this is what I created, you guys. I started out with a piece of just felt. It's just a piece of felt, and I cut out a heart, and I didn't use a die. This felt's pretty thick and stiff. I could use a die and cut it out, but I just kind of free-handed the heart, nothing major. And then I had a little heart applique. I'll share them with you. These back here. This white one back here that didn't have a bow or pearl or nothing on it. So I didn't want to use something that had something pretty already on it. So I just used the one that didn't have anything on there, and I layered it. And I had some of this mesh, twinkle mesh sitting on my table. So I cut a little snip off and glued it down. Then the heart, some golden pink eyelash trim, and then I got a canvas bag, you guys, because I didn't have any canvas, but I had bought a canvas bag that I wanted to alter, and I never did. And I cut it, you guys, because nearest fabric store for me, it's quite a drive, and I didn't want to wait, because sometimes, you know, we put something off, then we forget. So anyway, I cut the bag up and cut out a little strip, and I was able to stamp on it, you guys. And even though my stamps that I use are really tiny, they stamp really clear. I mean, there's the love one. See how clear that is? And then here's the XOXO, and it's really clear. So I'm just making like some shabby embellishments to go in something I created. So and just trying to figure out you know, what to make, something different, something that I hadn't made before. And definitely this is something that I haven't made before. I had a little piece of chain sitting on my desk, and I kind of just took off a couple links, and I threaded it through this gold garment pen. And then I had a little key. I wish the key was smaller, but this is what I had, so I added a little key. And I did put a grommet and eyelet, guys, through the felt heart, so it does have one. And just let them dangle there. And this little flower right here was crocheted by my niece Provi, and I added a flat back iridescent pearl to it, and this one is faceted. And then this little flower here is a Wild Orchid Crafts a rose, very tiny. And then, of course, here's my little piece of canvas with the word love. And I actually made it into a little tag, but you can't see the end of the top of it. And I just glued a little piece of lace trim on the bottom of the tag. And here's those little hearts that I hauled from the Dollar Tree, you guys. And I had a little piece of, just a little, I mean, literally this little piece, I don't throw anything away, of burlap or twine, jute twine. And I made a little bow, and I added one of those buttons that I just hauled from Hobby Lobby that were on clearance. And I think it ended up really pretty. This is a great embellishment to go on those mini albums or those memory books that we make out of paper, on a shadow box, anything like that, guys. And because of it being Valentine's Day, and then I just adhered a little piece of this glittered tinsel in the back. So, you know, it would have something. If it turned around, it would be pretty on both ends. But most everything was put on the front. And I love the way that came out, you guys. And there's no rhyme or reason. You just kind of layer stuff on top of stuff. And here's another one. And this is the first one I had made. And I cut out the heart too small, but I didn't want to waste, you guys. So all I did was adhere the applique heart in the back. Now I could add something back here if I wanted to, a bow or something. And then I added the felt heart. Again, I added a grommet right here in the corner. There is a grommet right here. And then again, the little key and the little pearl dangle. And this one says XOXO, and I added a little strip of that same trim to the little burlap tag. I added a button right here. Here's that little burlap twine bow with another little wild orchid craft flower, and there's that little iridescent heart again. And I think these are beautiful embellishments, you guys. And I just wanted to share these with you guys. I also have a couple of other things I want to share. I did finish my other tags, guys, that I was working on. And I'm going to move these so I can share those with you. But look at how beautiful these hearts are. And they do hang sideways, you guys. See how they hang sideways? Not from the tip, but sideways. That's the way I made them to hang from the side. But you could make them hang from the center. But I just kind of wanted them at a different angle. And I finished the hearts, and I want to share with you what I did with them. Here's that first one that I had made. I did add a little bit more to it. I added some more of the leaves right here, and I think that's about the only thing I added, and one up here. And I did add a string in the top to make it into a tag, because, you know, I had already embossed the back, and I thought it would be a shame for somebody to glue this down and cover up the beautiful backing on here. And then I made a separate to and from tag that if you were to gift this to anybody and then they wanted to reuse it, they would just take off this to and from tag. And it is on here with a garment pen, guys. I did put another grommet on there, and I added some diamond dust to you know, little sections in the wing to give it that extra sparkle. And I think it's really, really pretty. And if anybody wanted to keep this, they could just take this off, you guys, and use that as an embellishment. Or they could take it off or leave it, however they want to do it. And this could be some kind of ornament or something that they could keep. So that's one of the ones that the first one that I did. And then I'm going to show you the other ones. And this is the first time I actually finish all my tags, you guys. I'm pretty bad about just doing one. Let me move you up a little bit because I think it's kind of low. Here's another one that I made. And I kept this one really simple. It says, "You are beautiful." I added some little clay piece butterflies right here. Another little flower here. And more of the little rose leaves right here. And on the top. And then again, there is the butterfly tag, the to and from, and I added a seam binding bow on the top. And let's see. Here's the other one. I did add the bird finally to one of them, you guys, and all I did was add the gold wax to the bird. Here's a little rose, some more of these rose vines. A seam binding bow, a little button right here, those buttons that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. But that's the other one that I created, you guys. There's the back to it. And these are all going to be tags, but they're not all going to the same person. So, and then here's the last one that I did. I used this moss green that I like. And again, I did the little angel here with the dream, a little flower down here with some more leaves, and the button right here. And this is just an organza bow, and I think it's real pretty, you guys. And there's the back. I still need to add the butterfly to the back because for some reason I cut out 3 thinking I only make 3, and I didn't make the last one. But I'm going to share that die with you guys. I don't have it. Abby doesn't have it in her shop. I purchased it for myself, but I'll show you what it looks like. It's a 2-piece die, guys. It comes with the shadow, and then it comes with the layering piece with the filigree work that layers on top. I am going to make more embellishments with these to go in the box, but I think I'm going to add beads right here on the body, you guys. Those little beads that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. I think that's what I'm going to do, but this is the butterfly that I used. Another thing that I wanted to share, I had created a needle book a while back, you guys, and it's a lace needle book, and this one's just a cream colored one. And see this image right here? I had printed these images and I had adhered them to like a linen napkin, but the transfer sheets that I have are commercial because I do I make t-shirts, or I used to make t-shirts, and I would use the commercial supplies. But anyway, I turned this into a little pocket. So if you had a small pair of scissors, you know, they would fit in the, especially for here. I do have a small pair of scissors somewhere. Well, not real small, but I do have a smaller pair. See here, the pocket, your scissors would fit in the pocket where you could keep everything together. And all I did with this, guys, really, I didn't even sew. It was just gluing everything together. And in this pocket, I have this little extra button um, pocket, little envelope there. It's being stubborn. And that just goes in the little pocket. I added a little scissors right here, and I made it out of felt, you guys, and then I just covered it with lace and lace trim, and that's how I made this. And I added like a little lace pocket here. This one has some vintage buttons and stuff. This is actually vintage stuff that I bought from the thrift store. And then this one just has a safety pin right here. um, and this again, I use the pinking shears to cut, you know, that's got that rickrack edge on there. And then I had the straight pins in one, then the sewing needles in a smaller piece, a little piece of ribbon with buttons. Here's some more where you could add bigger needles. And then these beads, I just put sew and threaded the safety pin through it. But it was real easy to make, you guys. And then here's that little lace, little trim, so you can close it up. And you just tie it, and that's it. And actually, I keep this handy in my craft room. So when I need to sew something, if I'm making a certain type of flower that needs to be stitched, well, I have a needle handy right here. And I'm going to show you the other images that I have. But you know, I think this is real pretty, you guys. And this is, you know, I use different types of laces, these flower trims right here. And I think it ended up very pretty. So I'm going to share with you the other images that I have. I told my friend Carolyn I would show the needle book. Here are some of the images that I have, guys. And it is on linen. And I think they're real pretty. See that one? I love anything with a sewing theme on it. Here's another one. Look at how pretty those are. I love this one that has some of the things are in color and some of them are in like in the black and white. Same here. Look at that one. And I actually made these sewing books for all my sisters and my sister-in-laws because they don't really sew, but sometimes you need to just, you know, sew a button back on or something. They're not really big sewers the way I am, but or used to be. But they sometimes do have to make just minor repairs. And then there's the other one. But that's what I did, guys. I just wanted to share those couple of things with you guys because I told Carolyn I would show the needle books. And I wanted to share with you what I had done with the tags right here. And I did have enough to make, I actually have enough to make one more with my little 2 pieces of fence or wire that I had left over. But what I really wanted to share with you guys were these little snippets. I think they are absolutely beautiful. And I don't think I would put these on a tag, you guys, because sometimes they throw the tags away. But I would definitely use them in a memory books, in a shadow box, something like that. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I didn't turn on my light. Let me move these. I didn't turn on my extra light, but look at that, guys. Hopefully the lighting's better now. These things keep moving around. Maybe I should have put them on a little... No, it still would have moved around. I was going to say a little jump ring, but nope, they still would have moved around. Come on, come on. Stop being stubborn. But there they are, you guys. What do you guys think? How pretty are those? Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope everyone has a great day, and God bless. Bye.